Honestly, like a tattooer's lifestyle is not that crazy. Like I wake up at 1 p.m., don't eat breakfast, drink some caffeine, go to work. I'm at work for like 8 hours. Have my first meal of the day at like 9 p.m. and then I go home, I go to bed at like 5 in the morning, and then I do it all over again. It's not that cool, like honestly, except for the times that we're all partying and doing drugs, and yeah, then that's might be hard for some people.
I think a lot of clients have an expectation that, you know, oh, when am I gonna see it on Instagram? Tag me on Instagram.
I know that some clients want that. It's almost like justification that you like their tattoo or that it's something you're proud of. I understand that, but.
And yes, if you have a sub question of if anyone's ever reached out and asked why I didn't post their tattoo, it happens. Yes, I've gotten that a few times. Yes.
That is literally the follow-up.
Yeah.
I mean, I get clients very often like, why haven't you posted my tattoo?
They text us, hey, what about with my tattoo? You don't like it?
Yeah, yes. No, he went into 7-Eleven and one of my clients, right? Yeah. Stopped you and was like, how come he never posted my tattoo? I like it, everyone likes it. How come he doesn't like it?
He's very salty.
So he came back to the shop and told me, and yeah, actually that pressured me into posting it. So it worked. So that's what you have to do. You have to harass and pressure your artist. I mean, do what you have to do. Yeah. Wait outside their house.
She used to be the worst to me, but now we like sisters.
That is a lie.
I did not talk to you for like the first few months. On purpose.
This is like drama. This is like...
Like I never hated you. I was just like, oh my God, like, because...
Oh, like she a little too much.
Because like you would like come into my room and then you see my client, and like one time I was tattooing a client and then she came in, she's like, oh my God, ha ha ha, you look like Will Ferrell. Like, you know, like you don't say stuff like that. Maybe like if he looks like Brad Pitt, then you should say, oh my God, you look like Brad Pitt, but like not Will Ferrell. You said.
I've got a bunch of bad tattoos, but I'm lasering off my first ever one that was done by like a crackhead when I was 17. Okay, so it was my first tattoo. I knew my mom was gonna flip out, so obviously I didn't tell her. So we went to this like street shop, me and my friends, we were all underage because you couldn't get tattooed as a 17-year-old, you have to be 18. So with colored pencils and paint, we fixed our like year, to make us 18. And he's like setting up for my tattoo and I'm sitting there like nervous. And he's like, oh, can I tell you a joke? And I was like, whatever. He's like, how does Jesus f off? And I was just like, what? He's like this. I should have ran out. I should have been like, you know what? I don't want it. Right.
I don't really get the joke, but like maybe.
So he's got holes. So
What?
You want me to explain it? Yeah. Jesus got nailed to the cross, so he has holes in his hand. So he's something like this. It's horrible. I'm Catholic. Why would you say a joke like that?
Okay, I really
oh my
didn't get
God. I never want to explain that ever again.
Back in the day, there was a guy supposedly that he went to a shop and he got like one of Paul Booth's like super dark, like diabolical looking like designs, and supposedly the dude faints, he hits the glass thing and like slices his throat and dies or something like that.
I never heard that.
You've never heard this?
There was this one guy, he's tattooing all night because I think he was working like 10 at night to 6 a.m. and he's tattooing and he's dozing off and he dozes off and he clicks himself in the nose and he has just a line across his nose. Like everyone knows him for this. Yeah, everyone knows him for this.
I've heard it too.
You've heard of that, right?
I don't know who told me of it, but they told me and they were like, actually don't put that in the video.
That's really rad. Like if I wasn't married, I'd get that tattoo. My wife would hate me if I got anything like that. That is so cool.
Does your wife hate spiders?
No, she just doesn't want me to get a face tattoo. She says I'm too handsome.
How do you both feel about Halloween?
Yeah, I don't know. I used to like it when I was 10, But, you know, when you start paying bills, like every day is valuable. You know, every day is crucial. You gotta make that spread. You know, like bills ain't getting cheaper. You know what I mean? But
what is related to Halloween?
I was just gonna
I don't know. I don't know. I went on a tangent. I don't know. I went on a tangent.
Okay. How does paying your bills correlate to your distaste for Halloween?
I mean,
That's
okay.
always
I mean, Halloween tattoos.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I went off.
Just tell us that you love Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween is great. You know.
The portrait is gorgeous, but I am not a Swiftie. But I love a divisive star of like, you either love her or you hate her. Her fans are insane.
It's terrifying because it's very like culty, very cult leader like, and
Swifties. Go Swifties.
She's taking over the world. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm scared
Go
of
women,
that bitch.
go everything.
Taylor Swift has been popping up a lot in my life recently. I haven't listened to any of the recent music. You know, they say that she's like the reincarnated version of like the leader of the Satanic Temple. So if you are her, like stop hiding it. We don't care. Just like.
Yeah, my husband is tattoo artist. Oh, this was a great story. I was getting drunk with 3 of my friends, and we were celebrating the birthday of one of the girls, and we was drinking so much wine, and we decided that making a tattoos with a glass of wine is a perfect idea at 2 a.m. There was another guy. I saw him already in this tattoo studio. And he came to me, we were smoking a cigarette, and he said, oh, I saw you, are you guys been in tattoo studio? I said, yeah, I did, and we're gonna do some more tattoos right now. And he said, yeah, actually it's my tattoo studio, and if you want, I would do for you a tattoo. I said, yeah, sure, yeah, let's do a glass of wine. So, and you know, in my country, in Russia, it's not like very common. Now it's more popular, but in small cities, people still sometimes dislike tattoo person. And my ex-boyfriend said that I will marry you only if you will remove all your tattoos. And I said, goodbye. For this guy, I said, this is my 7th one, who will marry me? And he said, I will marry you, let's marry, and be married in a couple of months, yes. And we're like still together. Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I think it's the best love story.
I've had like people that have come in and gotten tattooed and been like, hey, I've seen you on those videos. And I was like, what fucking videos? And they go, oh yeah, those videos are so much fun. I like, yeah, cool, you're really funny. Okay. However, there was one comment I really did like, that my khaki shirt made me look like I just got out of jail. I love that. I never wore that shirt again.
Tattooing's hot right now.
Do you think it'll stop being hot after a certain point?
No one will have a choice. It has to be hot forever because it's permanent, and like we all made this decision, so we kind of have to stick with it. Unless you want to do like that like disappearing tattooing thing, you know.